9 years ago, we noticed an existing dysfunction among men, and that's the issue of men being irresponsible and indisciplined. A lot of men unwilling to take responsibility for their action. We found out that a lot of men were struggling with entitlement mentality, more especially because oftentimes they've been bailed out. Growing up, a lot of men didn't really understand what it meant as boys to express their feelings, and so they didn't understand themselves, neither the people understand them. Reason for the many vices that we see among the male folks amongst men. We looked critically at this issue, and our attention was drawn back after a trace to the fact that whatever a boy is not taught to be, we can't expect that of him as a man. It is unfair and injustice to expect discipline from a boy that has not been raised. And that's why Boys Leadership Academy exists. Boys Leadership Academy is a learning platform for boys, a structured hub to guide boys into discipline and responsibility as men. We look into the future of every boy, and that's why we don't see them as boys. We see them as kings. Hence, the academy is called the King's Academy, with the mantra, "We are raising kings." We run these for boys ages 5 to 19. We bring them into different systems and different structured rooms and give them all that they need to become the kind of adult that would be the right husband, the faithful father, and the very correct and quality leader. We teach them courses like emotional intelligence, spiritual foundation, relationship with parents. We go down to dealing with overcoming and preventing addiction and many more. All of this we do in different systems, ranging from an entry course which happens in 1 week, right to the camp setting, right to different other small packages that we do to ensure that we raise boys to become kings. Who are we? We are a couple with a mandate to raise kings. I am Coach Ruth Ede, and I am known globally as the Queen of Boys.
And yes, that's who we are. I am Ebuka Ede, the King of Boys. And I know so many of you will be asking, so how do we get into the mentorship program? How do we become part of the camps? We've seen beautiful pictures. How do we get your resources? Oh yes, in Boys Leadership Academy, we believe in process. Building boys to become the kind of man they should be. And it begins with the entry course, which is a 1-week virtual course that holds 3 times a year, either in the first week of April, in the first week of August, or second or third week of December, as the case may be. All right, so you can come in through any of that entry course, whichever time of the year that is convenient for you. But for us, the earlier, the better. That is a 1-week virtual course that holds in the academy. And after that, that is a prerequisite to be part of our annual mentorship program, which is a structured mentorship system where boys meet every Saturday, going through trainings and deep mentoring experience to build them to become the kind of man that will change the world. In 2025 alone, we had about 1,600 boys in the mentorship program. In 2026, we have over 2,700 boys in the annual mentorship program. It's a life-transforming experience. We'll have teaching sessions, we'll have practicals, we'll have connection time, we'll have parents training. It's a beautiful experience. And guess what? That is not all. To now be part of our physical boot camp, you should have done the entry course, been in the mentorship program, and then you are not qualified to register for any of our boot camps that holds in different parts of the world, including Nigeria. We have these boot camps in the United States of America. We have our boot camp in Canada. We have our boot camp in United Kingdom. And in Nigeria, we have our boot camp in the city of Jos, in Lagos, in Abuja, in Port Harcourt, and in Enugu. You can see we have them in different regions. So to be part of that, you do the entry course, you join the mentorship program, and then you are qualified to be part of our boot camp. Guess what? It's a beautiful experience that you will never forget. And we've written over 23 books for boys, and more are coming every year, right? Nothing less than 10 books for boys. And these resources will transform your son's life forever. So do you now see the reason why your son needs to be part of this experience? It's a life-transforming experience where boys are molded and built to become the kind of men they want to be. And parents will be wondering, who are they? You know who we are now, and you will never forget this experience. We'll have sessions with parents too, where we equip you on how to raise your son. So this is a platform where everybody should be, where we'll learn. So register your son. Tell everybody around you that we now have a system that build boys to become men. We also have the Save the Boys initiative, which is the humanitarian arm of the organization, where we reach out to vulnerable boys and help them to become. One of our core programs is Project Reformation, an international boys conference where thousands of boys gather every May to celebrate the World Day of the Boy Child. Your son needs this platform. The time to build him is now. We cannot keep crying or mourning for Saul. It's time to anoint David to take over the throne, to heal the wounds of broken men, and to change the narrative of the kind of men we want in our time. See you, the Boys Leadership Academy.
And from the King and Queen of Boys, we look forward to receiving you at Boys Leadership Academy. See you there.